Hi, I'm Jennifer and I'm so happy you're here because today I'm going to be making some super wonderful stuffed mushrooms. Before we get started on this mushroom recipe, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's get started on this super easy stuffed mushroom recipe. I just bought a 16 ounce, which is a 1 pound package of mushrooms, and I'll get these cleaned up. To clean our mushrooms, we don't want to dip these underwater and get them soaking wet because then they'll be really heavy and soggy. So I just take a damp paper towel and I just go around and clean off the mushroom. Now that we have the mushrooms all cleaned up, we're just going to take the stems and just pop them off. If you hold the mushroom really snug in your hand and just use your finger and thumb, you can just pop the mushroom the stem right off of there without breaking the mushroom. Let's get this filling mixed up. It doesn't take any effort at all. I put the mushroom stems in the food processor. These are Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. You could also use Panko or just regular breadcrumbs. I've also added about a tablespoon of dry parsley. You could also use fresh parsley. And I have about 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add a tablespoon of chopped garlic, about 2 tablespoons of shredded mozzarella cheese, and I have some sausage left over that I cooked for breakfast, and this is about 4 tablespoons. I'll pour this in and get this mixed up. And just like that, our filling is done and ready to use. I'm going to spread just a touch of olive oil in the bottom of our dish. I'll just spread it around with a little paper towel. I have my filling all ready to go in this bowl, and I'm just going to use this little scooper, and I'm just going to start scooping a nice tight little ball. I'm going to compact it with this little scooper, but you could use a regular spoon or just use your hand. Get in there and form a nice little ball. I'm just going to put it just in like that, and then I'm going to lightly press it down so that it doesn't fall out. I have 12 good-sized mushrooms and the filling was just the right amount. Now I'm just going to go around and add a little bit of mozzarella cheese on top of each one. This will bake down and give it a really nice, beautiful golden top. You could put these in the oven now and bake them, or you could put them in the refrigerator. I'm going to cover them with plastic and put them in there until just before my company comes. And then I'll put them in and bake them so they'll be nice and fresh and hot right out of the oven. It is time to put our mushrooms in the oven. Before I do, I'm going to just drizzle each one with a little bit of olive oil. One more step, I'm going to add just a little bit of parsley to give them a little bit of color. You can add fresh or dry parsley. I'm going to put the mushrooms in to bake on 400 for 20 minutes. I had stuffed mushrooms in a restaurant like this many years ago. They were absolutely delicious. So I did my best to recreate the recipe, and here we have it. They turned out just wonderful and they were so delicious. I hope you give this recipe a try and realize just how easy and how delicious it is. I would be so happy if you hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.